Imagine two people. One sits down to study for 2 hours. The other opens Instagram just for 5 minutes. 3 hours later, the second person is still scrolling. Was that person lazy? Not really. Their brain simply chose the easier reward. And here's something surprising. Your brain was never designed to make you successful. It was designed to save energy. That's why starting difficult work feels painful. Reading a book feels harder than watching YouTube. Studying feels harder than playing games. Working on your goals feels harder than checking notifications. The problem isn't your motivation. The problem is how your brain works. Today, you'll discover why your brain fights hard work and how to make it work for you instead of against you. Thousands of years ago, humans lived in dangerous environments. Food was limited. Energy was precious. Every unnecessary action could waste calories. So evolution built a simple rule into our brains: save energy whenever possible. That rule still exists today. Your brain doesn't know the difference between hunting for food and writing an assignment. Both require effort. So it naturally asks, can we do something easier instead? That's why your hand reaches for your phone before your notebook. Your brain isn't trying to ruin your future. It's trying to conserve energy. Now, let's add modern technology. Every notification, every short video, every like, every swipe gives your brain a quick burst of dopamine. Dopamine isn't happiness, it's anticipation. It tells your brain, that felt rewarding, do it again. Now, compare that with studying. Reading one chapter doesn't give an instant reward. Learning a new skill feels slow. Exercise is uncomfortable at first. Your brain compares the two. Instant pleasure wins. Over time, difficult tasks begin to feel even more difficult, not because they changed, but because your brain became used to constant stimulation. Have you noticed something strange? Starting is painful, but once you're working, it becomes easier. That's because your brain exaggerates the cost before you begin. It predicts discomfort, but once momentum builds, resistance drops. This is why successful people don't wait for motivation. They make starting incredibly easy. Instead of saying, I'll study for 3 hours, they say, I'll study for 5 minutes. 5 minutes becomes 20. 20 becomes an hour. Momentum beats motivation. Here's the secret. Don't fight your brain. Guide it. Use the 2-minute rule. Make the first step ridiculously easy. Want to read? Read 1 page. Want to exercise? Do 1 push-up. Want to write? Write 1 sentence. Your brain doesn't resist small actions. Once you begin, continuing becomes much easier. Next, remove distractions before they remove your attention. Put your phone in another room. Turn off notifications. Create an environment where focus becomes the easiest choice. Work. Every time you complete a difficult task, your brain learns something important. Effort leads to reward. Slowly, your identity changes. You stop saying, I need motivation. You start saying, I'm someone who finishes what I start. That's how discipline is built. Not in one day, not through willpower alone, but through thousands of small victories. Ending. Your brain isn't your enemy. It's simply following the habits you've taught it. The good news is that habits can change. Start with 1 small action today, not tomorrow, not next Monday, today. Because every successful person once had the same brain you have now. The only difference is that they trained it. And you can too. If this video helped you understand your brain a little better, remember this. Your future isn't decided by talent. It's decided by the habits you repeat every single day.